Today we're playing this Dimir tokens deck, which is a brew from Jason ILTG, who always has amazing, unique, weird deck lists. And this is kind of a combo deck, kind of a value deck. You've got all the usual good blue and black cards. We've got cut down, go for the throat, 3 steps ahead, just good interactive cards as you would expect out of any blue-black deck in standard at the moment. But we also have this tokens plan with Invasion of Segovia, which is one of my favorite cards that sees basically no play in standard. It's incredibly powerful. It just hasn't really had a good home until now. I'm hoping this is a good home for it. Of course, you get your 2 tokens, and then when it flips, all your creatures can convoke out non-creature spells, which is, on the one hand, a lot of value, especially with a card like 3 steps ahead. Suddenly you can afford to kick your 3 steps ahead with the spree modes to just get as much value out of your 3 steps ahead as you could possibly want. You can set up these kind of soft lock scenarios against your opponents where your 3 steps ahead can be got back with Stormchaser's talent and you can just keep casting it, or where your 3 steps ahead copies your Thundertrap Trainer to find more copies of it, and you just keep going, just keep countering everything your opponent does. But we also have an actual infinite combo in the deck, which is slightly weird and obscure. But if we have enough otters in play with Invasion of Segovia flipped, suddenly our Valley Floodcaller basically gives us infinite mana. Like, every spell we're casting off those otters is going to untap them, and we just get to keep casting things. Eventually we find the Invasion of Arcavios off of drawing our whole deck. And the Invasion of Arcavios can grab This Town Ain't Big Enough to bounce the invasion and the Stormchaser's talent. Stormchasers gets back Town Ain't Big Enough. Suddenly each invasion trigger gets you 2 invasion triggers. So you get to cast every card, including this Pyrrhic Blast for lethal. So, very wild deck. Yeah, this looks miserable, doesn't it? I'm very excited. Hey TSS, hey Sari, hey Jen. This sure does look miserable, and I'm here for it. Okay, this seems fine. A bit of a painful hand. Definitely hoping we're not against an aggressive deck with this. We have turn 1 Duress, and then we get digging with these trainers. Obviously, we do need to find land drops, but maybe the 3 steps ahead can help dig for those worst case scenario. Okay, well, they already have 2 copies of Innkeeper's Talent, so I feel pretty obligated to take the Rasker, I believe. Disrupt their combo here. It's true, how can this be the best deck without Caretaker's Talent? Indeed, maybe I was deceiving all along. Just fire off the Thundertrap Trainer, keeps us a bit protected against Liliana. Ooh, Invasion of Segovia seems delightful. Copy of best deck in standard for 1 final. That's like every deck list of mine on Magic Online. Literally every single one. I feel like I should probably kill this Bronco. I really want to develop instead. Letting the Bronco go wild sounds spooky. Is this an otter? It is an otter. Incredible. Yeah, I feel kind of bad about this, but I think I'm just gonna kill the Bronco. I guess I can wait until their turn. Maybe they we miss out on a damage. That doesn't matter. Maybe they cast something to crew the Bronco, in which case we're pretty happy to do this. They are killing my Thundertrap Trainer. Acceptable. I do not care about that. I'm quite happy it's dying, if anything, because it means our Floodcaller is more likely to live. Oh, they're playing Fountainport. That's cute. Alright, let's just kill this. Dead Bronco. Hopefully we draw a land. It'll make our life a lot easier. So what does this do? Vigilance Prowess. It can loot. And it can copy our spells. I feel like I'm really obligated to find my land drops more than anything. So I think I'm just gonna impulse dig, catalog, whatever, with my 3 steps ahead for land drops. Really pushing the boundaries. It was 5 question marks yesterday. Anytime we're playing a deck without Caretaker's Talent, we have to have the 5th question mark. Hey Gwen. I think I discard the Kitsa. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Doesn't seem super exciting. Kitsa's kind of funny with Floodcaller. You get to keep looting from every spell. The Discord notifications work. They do. It's true. I really hope they don't take the Season of Weaving. These make Krakens. So the Floodcaller does not pump them. Rip. They did take the Season of Weaving. Okay. Opponent's smart. Please let me draw a land. It'll make this game substantially easier. Well, sure. I guess. What are we doing? What are we doing? I guess I could hold open the Floodcaller. Get that going. And then I can demo field the cottage if I have to. Slightly worried about them just like leveling up talent again, but hey. And then they hit me for 6 trample, and next turn they have lethal trample. Alright, they're not leveling up talent again. That's a relief. We take 5, go to 9. Gotta be more specific, indeed. You'd think I'd really learn that by now, Shay. I think I would know better. Deep Cavern Bat, huh? I mean, I don't want to counter that, so... I guess I just cast my Floodcaller, maybe? I could also just let this resolve, but... this is fine. Feeling quite far behind this game. Wow, they had to cut down. Holy shit. That's so awful for me. They're repping lethal now. Yeah, because of this cottage. So I could 3 steps ahead to look for a kill spell, but then I died to the cottage. If I was to demo field the cottage, get a land, I could play Invasion of Segovia and chump block to survive. That sounds not great. Yeah, let's move on here. Don't know how good a deck with without non-creature removal could be right now. The talents are certainly very impressive, yeah. The talents are a little spooky. Cannot deny. Alright, so we're against Golgari. I definitely want this deadly cover up against Golgari. I assume Season of Weaving is probably pretty nice too, right? It resets all their +1/+1 counters. Maybe Blue Sun's Twilight could be good on a similar basis. Or Gix's Command is like a grindy spell. The aggro decks just remove the flare. Yeah, the aggro decks don't have such a big issue. Alright, I kind of want to cut these Kitsas. They seem a little slow here. Although I guess it's kind of cool with Invasion. It like pumps it to a 2/4. You probably get a hit then. What does this do? Okay, so that's just a way to get invasion value, I guess. I don't know how many discard spells we want and what mixture of them we want. That's a little tricky. The Pyrrhic Blast. We have Invasion of Segovia. Oh, how are we casting the Pyrrhic Blast? Good question. Is there anything that makes... I'm sure there is something I am missing. It's a good question. Something has to make a treasure, right? Oh, the otter tokens are red. See, it all makes sense. What have you tuned into? Wildness. I really have no idea what to cut. Yeah, cut cards at random. It'll be fine. I really shouldn't cut the talent. I just don't know what I meant to remove. Maybe Heist. Maybe discard spells just kind of bad. It's nice to know if they have access to the combo in hand, though. Alright, this is good. Removal spell for Bronco. We have the Trainer on 2. Just move out our hand a bit. The best deck in Standard? Possibly. We just don't know. Fire off Thundertrap. See what we find. Good card. You really like Heist against Golgari? Yeah, I generally like it quite a bit. Hard to know what cards I meant to cut against them. Ooh, Floodcaller or Invasion of Segovia? Invasion of Segovia has to be pretty sick, right? I have the cut down to like push my tokens through. Although the Invasion, if I played Floodcaller, Invasion would then pump the Floodcaller, and if they play a cut down target, suddenly I flip Invasion, and that would be busted. I'm just worried that if I say go and hold open Floodcaller, I get kind of ruined by a removal spell. Maybe that's fine though. Take the risk. Kitsa. That is not cut downable, sadly. Also an exceptionally strong card. Oof. Okay. I wish I had a land drop this turn, but hey. So I could get an attack for free. I don't think attacking really matters. I kind of want to say go in case they cut down my otter for some reason. That's like pretty unlikely that they do that, right? But hey, kind of no reason not to say go. I'm just like the free damage just doesn't matter, so kind of whatever. I could still just do Invasion of Segovia and let them have a card. It lets me use my mana so much better. I know it kind of stinks to let them draw here. But I think it's worth the risk. Right, they do a Mosswood, draw a card. You might want to rephrase that potentially. You could say. Oh my god, we get to flip our Invasion if we draw a black source or like any 2-mana blue. If we draw the talent, we get to do it. Oh, god damn it. That would have been so sick. I guess we get to flip it anyway, right? We get to we get to go cut down this. Okay, this is pretty sick. So let's attack with Otter plus 1 Kraken. Fire off the cut down. Otter grows. We flip Invasion of Segovia. We only have one Otter in play, sadly, but we can play another one from here. I could also just steal the Glissa. That's probably better, right? Yoink. And then we get to Farsight Ritual on their turn. Oh, we also have Go for the Throat open off the Glissa. That was incredible. That was so good. Okay, yeah, pretty decent. Oh my god, y'all. That was ridiculous. Alright, obviously I'm never meant to cut a Stormchaser's talent. I was in panic mode. I didn't have enough time. What cards are we meant to cut here? I think all the removal's good, and the counters are good. And the sweepers are good. It makes it tricky. Like, I also kind of wanted the second Cruelclaw's Heist as well. So, maybe I just cut it there. It's just so hard to have room for everything. I think all our other cards are just great. Like, maybe Gix's command isn't the most impressive. It's not really good if they've grown their things. It's also kind of bad against Cottage. I'll cut Gix's command. I guess Render Inert kills Liliana as well as flipping Segovia. I should probably have a Render Inert in. I honestly wouldn't hate a second. You can have to, it's like somewhat hard to flip Segovia in this matchup, it feels like. And it's pretty important. Go over the top of them. Maybe I'd be a bit more excited about it if Render Inert reliably answered Vraska. Get some tokens, get down your blocker, flip the battle, steal Glissa. Yeah, very normal turn. Yeah, this is the Segovia deck that was mentioned yesterday. I'm really scared that this hand doesn't have removal, but we're going to keep, obviously. And the Thundertrap Trainer can dig for removal, potentially. So. Oh my god. What a pal. Thanks for the 30 bits, Jen. God. Oh, I probably need this Go for the Throat, right? As much as I'd like to get Invasion, I would like to get Invasion. Just like not flipping it anytime soon. Oh no, I have a Render Inert literally in hand. Holy shit, I should take this, right? This is actually great. I completed Alexander's questline for the first time right before the DLC released. It was somewhat heartbreaking killing him though. Yeah, they take the Segovia, alas. Stormchasers could be good though. Only returns instant sorceries. We should just hold open our 3 steps ahead, stop them developing anything scary here. They might double spell to play through it, but even then, fire it off. Oh my god, opponent, please. So they're obviously taking the 3 steps ahead. So I could catalog in response. Or I could demo field this cottage, and honestly, demo fielding the cottage sounds pretty good. I can get myself a painless land. It is quite spooky that we're just like not really interacting with their board for several turns, but yeah, Duress is doing good work here. Agree. Really picking our hand apart. Oh boy. Okay. So I guess the one good piece of news is they are missing a land drop. Which is like legitimately good news. Obviously I'm in a pretty bad spot here, but them missing land drops is going to slow them down. I could get a Painless Black source. I kind of want another Painless Blue source instead, because we know we're casting double blue stuff in the very near future. Okay, Go for the Throat can answer this Dread Knight once it gets a bit more out of hand. I think this turn I really just want to Farsight Ritual. So that is the plan. Draw 2 cards, try and smooth things out a bit here. Make sure we don't miss a land drop is important. Another Innkeeper's Talent. This is very okay, I think. They're going to get in for a lot of damage, but then we just kill the Dread Knight and really slow all this nonsense. Right, I take 6. I'm on 10. Fire off the ritual. Look at the top 4. Alright, so we want a land. New, much sketchier deluge. Pretty much. Although it's kind of nice with tokens. Sacking to look at 8. Yeah, Render Inert works on all types of counters. So we could do that to slow them down a bit as well, yeah. We definitely want a land. Next turn, I guess if I go for the throat next turn, I can also Stormchaser's Talent at the same time, and I can take the tap land, which could be good. Tap land, cut down. And then the cut down kills the new Dread Knight. Oh, if they leveled up both? They've only leveled up the one. Okay. Another card advantage card that's good with tokens. Indeed, indeed. Well, I guess both these lands are tap lands. Play out this Stormchasers. I should probably actually be attacking them. Kind of silly that I have not been. Alright. If they level up their talent, we're going to have to kill the Dread Knight in response. And if they don't, we get to kill it in combat and deny them the counters. It's pretty sick. Very nice. Okay. I'll get the Dread Knight. Pay a life. And then we can pay the ward cost. They waste their Innkeeper's counters, which means our cut down is now live against Dread Knight. Obviously they can draw a card and recast it, but that uses up a lot of their turn. Whilst we're, you know, developing pretty well here overall. Alright, so play Darkslick, cut down the Dread Knight, fire a Farsight. That seems great. God, the final mode of Stormchasers is kind of hype. I wonder how often that comes up. Like, we could just level up the Stormchasers. It doesn't sound horrendous. I think I'd rather Farsight. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, wait for the talents to target again. Yeah, it does mean I miss out on attacking. But it's probably a good idea. I would like to try and waste these counters if possible. Alright, fire off the cut down. I do not mind them drawing another card off the Dread Knight. It just is so slow. And we're doing a good job of developing, resolving our second ritual. I'm not sure if I want to sack a thing to the ritual. I guess we'll see what they do and how scary it is. The other levels are so expensive. They do come up though. The second level's really good with Segovia. Because you just have all the spells anyway. Sorry, have all the mana anyway. Alright, down comes the Dread Knight. Am I sacking a thing? I could just sack this talent. I get to look at 8 that way. 8 is a lot of cards. I could also sack the token. I think I'm just gonna cast this mode, but that might be wrong. Oh my god. Oh, do we just get to flip Segovia? We do, right? This is sick. Sick and nasty. Okay. We're 1 mana short of getting to activate Stormchasers to return a thing, sadly. But hey. It is... thing is, I really want to cut down this in their turn. So maybe I just Render Inert it instead. And I get to cycle my Render Inert that way, and that way I get to cut down in their combat. Again. That sounds pretty reasonable to me, honestly. Like, I know I can attack it down, but I think this is fine. Ooh, the Floodcaller. Spicy. I wonder if I meant to steal the Dread Knight. They die they honestly die really quickly if I do that. Kind of sad I don't get a copy, but then I'm gonna have this in my yard and I can just get it back next turn. And they are dying super fast, so like we just have lethal on board now. If they don't kill this Kitsa, we get to get back Blue Suns and cast it on whatever creature they play. So they kind of have to kill Kitsa no matter what. Tranquil Thrillback is a little fucked up. Okay, that kills the Stormchasers and wipes my yard and maybe gains them life. But then I just cast Floodcaller and pump my team. That's kind of fine. It might still just be dead, right? They go to 11. I cast Floodcaller, I cut down my Floodcaller. Yeah, Segovia is one of the like most crazy powerful cards in Standard if you can do the thing with it. It's just really hard to do the thing because it asks a lot of you. But it really is ridiculously powerful. Okay, 3 steps ahead is very funny. So cast my Floodcaller. I can... Do I just have lethal? I probably just have lethal anyway, but you know, this is fun, so I'm gonna do it. So we want to copy the Floodcaller or the Trainer. Probably want to copy the Trainer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. Got a card. We get a new Trainer. It gets us a 3 steps ahead. I can go create a token, draw 2. I get this Trainer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard this Swamp, I guess. Although Swamp gives me another black spell. I guess I discard the Trainer. They take like 30 this turn. It's great. Alright, we won our first match. I mean, we take those. That was bananas. Comeback opponent, yeah. We weren't done having fun at your expense. Seems fine. Darkslick Shores. It's probably not the mirror. Unfortunately, they're probably a Gix stack. And a Gix stack is probably very scary for us, but hey. They don't kill my Kitsa. Wow. Your combo is probably bad, but you like combos, so you put it in the deck. The combo is probably bad, but it's definitely fun. So, holy shit. Oh my god, changing the meta in real time. Oh my goodness. The mirror, yeah. This is phenomenal. And horrifying. Both of these things. If they don't have Render It, fuck. God damn. That's so bad for me. I can Bitter Triumph the Catus in my turn, I guess. I really have to hope they don't have a counter, though. Otherwise, I just kind of lose the game. Okay, Render Inert, very powerful. Of course. It seems like they do have a counter. They keep getting priority. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. Alright, I guess I'm going to cast this Bitter Triumph, and then they're going to counter it, and I'm going to lose the game. Is the plan. Good game plan. I don't know. If I don't do this, I can't ever win, so... I can flip my own Segovia. That's true. That's true. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. Okay, so we will be in a horrendous position, but we will still have some stuff going on at least, I guess. Yeah, so they counter that. Unfortunate. And we do get to resolve a Farsight Ritual. Maybe that can find a removal spell? Or we could Invasion for a removal spell. Oh, ha. Yeah, just resolve Invasion. Yeah, that seems fantastic. And necessary. Both of these things. Slightly unfortunate we're going to be one short of Farsight Ritualing. Is there a Go for the Throat in my sideboard? I can't remember. I guess I will just search my library. All right, I did set priority in time, I think. Oh, I get to look at all three zones? Oh, I can't copy this. I can't convoke. Right. Fine. All right, kill the Catus. There you go. All right, cool. I thought we'd lost the game. We had, in fact, won the game. So that's nice. Love that for us. Discard spells. So, Jason, how do you board in the mirror? Blue Sun's Twilight? They can just bounce the critter, is the problem, right? Is my fear. It's pretty bad against bounce spells. I guess there aren't that many bounce spells. Season of Weaving seems like it doesn't do anything, I guess. Other than draw cards for a very expensive price into counter magic. cut down good or bad? It kills Floodcaller, which is important, and it kills tokens, but yeah, counters and discard seem good. I agree. At the very least, the Negate seems good. I don't know if Disdainful Stroke does. I should probably cut the cut downs. We have some removal spells for the Floodcaller. Yeah, cut down's kind of fake. I agree. Also, cut down has a lifespan because of all the prowess. It's unfortunate for it. God, Kitsa was really good that game. I keep doubting it, and then it keeps being actually pretty decent. Otters and Segovia. Yeah, this deck is very cool. I'm very, very impressed by it so far. Maybe I just cut a Render Inert. Maybe there isn't room. I don't know, have to cut something. I have to cut something. Alright, we'll mulligan this. And I will keep this. I think I'm putting Invasion on the bottom. I think our land drops are actually pretty important. And Invasion is very far off in the future. Goodbye, Stormchaser's talent. You will be missed. You will be missed, my friend. Maybe if Surveil landed first. Dig for action. Ooh, Kitsa. Cool. Alright, they're on a different list to us. Phantom Interference makes a token. Kind of cute. Kind of cute. So if I take a Duress, I can cast it this turn. I really want to Farsight Ritual next turn, though. So I might still want the Duress anyway. I guess I'll just take the talent. And save the Surveil land since we've got plenty to do. Not really looking for anything specific. Alright. I worry that if I attack and they Floodcaller me, I'm going to be really sad. So I guess I'm just going to pass up on the damage here and say go. We don't know that they're playing Floodcaller. Alright, let's just fire this off. If they counter it, I can talent and upgrade. Negate, sure. Annoying. Ooh, that's a fun card. I'm gonna do this first. I think the talent's actually more important because it gets back our card draw. And it's very hard for them to remove from the board as well. There's a lot going for it. All right, level this up. Get back to Farsight Ritual. I could attack. I just don't want to be ambushed by a flash threat. That could very conceivably be in their deck, and I don't think 2 damage is going to matter that much. So. All right, go get an island. Happy the demo field's gone. It means my Fountainport gets to start doing things. Oh my god, they're looking at their graveyard. What are they doing? I see. They get rid of our Invasion of Segovias. They get rid of our Kitsas? What? Excuse me? Okay. God, I really want to level up my Stormchaser's talent. That sounds so fun to me. Am I allowed to do that? It's almost certainly worse than just casting my 2 spells. This is a real Shark Typhoon moment, if I've ever seen one. Let me see. Well, I guess we're not casting our invasion. Alright, mirror match, easy. That's how you win the soon-to-be immensely popular mirror match. It's just that easy. Sure. I mean, it has invasion. Can't be too bad. Against slow decks, we have lands. Against fast decks, we have a cut down. Ooh, Duress. Let's just fire that off. Find out what's going on. They are lizards. Okay. This is a free, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and kill the Rockwillow. Their hand is pretty awful. No 1-drop and pretty land heavy. That's good for us. Of course, our hand is also land heavy. Oh boy. I guess we just do this. That's probably a good card. There you go. I can block this and sack a 1/1. Draw a card. Seems acceptable. Obviously, our Segovia won't be flipping for a while, but it will have replaced itself. And it's like pretty threatening to just have chilling in play. Block this. Fire off a sacrifice. It might shock the other 1/1 here. They do not. This can get down back cut down, but not the most useful for us right now. I guess we're just going to go ahead and Thundertrap and see what we find. Kind of no reason not to play out my land first, I guess. Obviously would love to kick the Thundertrap Trainer, but I feel like I just have to do stuff here, so... Bitter Triumph, that's kind of good. It kills a 3/3. And then we get it back with the talent. If I kill a 3/3 now, I can put the Segovia down to 3 counters. And if I wait, I can make my Stormchaser's talent token a 2/2 to help block better. Yes, I'm just gonna do it now. It might encourage them to use a shock on my token. If it doesn't, Segovia is going to be easier to flip. Alright, token down, acceptable. They have a talent. Question is, are we chump blocking? They do have some stuff that would give them value post-combat. I guess they have to play it pre-combat though, so we get to know. Wow, they're sitting on defense. That is kind of phenomenal for us. What's the best today? Blue-black Segovia. Living our best life over here. Hey, Callie. Get to flip the Segovia, play the Stormchasers. Oh no! Of course, they shocked my thing last turn. Right. We're one away. That's fine. Terrifying. Hit 2. Okay. I can start making otters. Oh, instants or sorceries. Look. Okay, I cannot start making otters. Cool. In which case we'll do this. Get our prowess. Get back a cut down. I suppose. Kill this. Get our prowess triggers. Flip Segovia. Now our creatures cast our spells and our lands do things. That card's like a little spooky. Feels like we should be okay, but... Pick 1. That sure is an otter. Alright, I don't have spells to cast. I can obviously sack tokens if I wanted. I could level up this if I wanted. Is this Wilderness Rack? Pretty much. Very unsure what I meant to do here. And also attack with the Restless Reef and then play a Kitsa. That's like not terrible. Or I could hold open this Fountainport and draw some cards. Yeah, it loots so much. It really does. Maybe I don't want to play the land. I think I kind of do. Unclear. I think I do. I can sack a token to draw a card anyway. So, and then I guess I just say go. Oh, maybe I meant to sack a token now, but I could end up blocking with it. If I draw a removal spell, I'd obviously want to kill Jasper. Okay, you get 2 cards. You get a Floodcaller. Acceptable. You get a 2/2. Lizard Rogue, Lizard Assassin. Yeah, that's not really working out for you. Yep. Okay. You now have 4 creatures for Jasper. 5 creatures for Jasper. Draw Season of Weaving. That would be quite funny. Oh boy, I'm down to 8. I really don't want to lose this game. I feel like losing this game would be quite embarrassing. Just like a little bit. Oh. Good news. Good news, we're probably not losing this game. Yep. Probably not losing this game. Nice. Level up this. Fire off this. I guess I could get an Alutes, but I feel like go for the, like, 3 steps ahead is the literal best card in my deck right now, so... Doesn't seem like a thing I really need to do. If I attack, they get to block. I can probably blow that out, but I don't know. I feel like it's pretty safe just to do this and say go. Have cancel open. Right, we take 3 damage, but now on their end step, we get to catalog and copy Thundertrap Trainer. And make an otter. and combo kill them. All right, we actually get to do the combo for the first time ever. That's fun. Oh, we don't have Floodcaller, but we bounce the Floodcaller, right? Yeah, this is quite amusing. Isn't it gonna bounce my stupid Catus? Oh, wait, no, I get the town ain't big enough instead. Yeah, get town ain't instead. All right, target Floodcaller, Invasion, or I could target their thing. Oh no, it only costs 2 anyway. Wow. Broken. I could also copy it, I guess. I assume it will give me priority. Bounce a token and a token. Play out this Floodcaller. Pass this cut down. What is happening? We're making a lot of mana, mostly. And killing them, probably, at some point. I don't know, I'm having fun. What's happening is I'm having a lot of fun. My opponent is not having much fun. What am I doing? I should have got a bat. I messed it up, chat. I messed it up. Oh well. We'll find a way to make it through this incredibly trying time, I'm sure. So, pretty standard match against lizards there. I feel like the lizards matchup just always goes that way. Blue Sun's Twilight, Steel Jasper. Blue Suns doesn't sound amazing in this matchup. I might still want it. It's still removal. I know we literally just killed with Invasion of Arcavios. I can't imagine Invasion of Arcavios actually mattering in this matchup broadly. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we should just keep it in because it's fun. I don't know. Yes, this is fine. All right. Pretty good hand. TBH. Play out a 1-drop. So do I want to hold open my removal spell? I do. Yes. I guess basically any of their 2-drops I'd be exceedingly happy to cut down. Means we might not be able to play a 3-drop on 3 though. But the Luta helps with that a bit. A lot of pause to read cards. It really does. It really does. The way it should be. Sure. Conveniently, eminently cut downable. Magebane is a lizard. I guess it is a lizard. I hadn't really thought of Magebane lizard, I will be honest. Is in fact a lizard. What flavor of Caretaker's Talent are we playing today? Somehow, Sophia, we are playing a tokens deck that doesn't have Caretaker's Talent in it. I don't know what's happened. Truly a wild occurrence. I guess they could have Shock. Be like I guess they saw Floodcaller. I don't know. Obviously, I'm blocking 100% of the time because this is a free attack, so I might as well block. Yeah, they do have Shock still in. That's interesting. Okay, I guess they saw Floodcaller, so and they got comboed by Floodcaller. Kinda makes sense. Got some 1/1s. 1 + 4 = 5. Many are saying this. Many are saying this. Yeah, I say double block. They could like shock again. Feel like I'm just meant to double block. Cut down. Sure. Ooh, this card's so nice, but we'll do it next turn to use our mana well, I guess. The Invasion of Segovia double blocking Divine Lash is just pretty nice. That's a land. I am into keeping a land. Land sounds great. Tiny little Kraken. They hatching. Alright. Something. Fool me twice. Fool me 3 times. Wow, Scales of Jail. That's a surprising one. I guess it's kind of good in that deck, huh? Oh no, the second Rock Cooler is terrifying. Okay. Well. See if we can find a removal spell, I guess. We can. So I could go for the Throat of Thing, or I could Segovia to triple block. If I go for the Throat of Thing, I end up taking 1, 2. Whereas if I triple block, I end up taking 1 + 6 is 7. But it does use my mana so much better to Invasion. This might be incorrect. I'm aware I'm taking a lot of damage to this. I guess if they draw a Lizard, it's like kind of bad for me. Maybe I just had to go for the Throat. Just being able to set up triple blocks seems so good, but yeah, maybe this is just too dangerous. All right. Take 4. My triple. How bad is it for me? Living on the edge. We really are. All right. Amazing exchange. Wow. That's so good for me. Now I just get to say go, have my counterspell open. Surely they can't have a 4th removal spell. I guess I'll probably cast Go for the Throat. I'm pretty happy casting Cancel here. And just preserving my life total sounds important. Yeah, I guess so. They didn't do anything last turn, so their final card probably isn't that spooky. Just keep myself alive. It might just be a land. They might just be holding it in case they draw another Vine Lasher. Spicy. All right, let's say go. We get to 3 steps ahead, counter plus catalog. It's very nice. They do nothing. I could also just copy this Thundertrap Trainer. Do I want to do that? Having a cancel up open is really nice. Yeah. It's not like I, don't get to do anything. I do get to do things, so. Yeah, so you go. To go counter copy Thundertrap. All right, I go to 4. Sure. Or I get to catalog copy Thundertrap, which is also good. I don't know. I might just want to keep hold of the cancel. It's so safe to sit behind it. I can still just like draw cards. I guess the talent can always get it back if I take a turn off and expose myself a bit. Maybe Cowardice. All right, land drop's good. Developing a Kitsa is also good. Have to be careful how I tap. Unfortunately, cancel does now cost me a life. But getting Kitsa down means it's going to be really easy to flip an invasion. The Kitsa grows nicely. Magebane Lizard. I probably have to cancel that, right? Stinks to go to free life, and stinks to not have a cancel open next turn, but I can't really let them have the Magebane. I don't want to die to shock, so I guess I want to kill this Vine Lasher. We're going to go cast Stormchasers. We do have a cut down in the yard, so we activate this. Get back, cut down. Fire off cut down on the Vine Lasher. Back 2 of these at 1 of these. Flip my Segovia, and then we'll see if we can find anything nice off Kitsa, I guess. We get to start looting a lot. Sadly can't hold that open, but that's fine. Discard the shores, I guess. Alright, they have a 1-turn window to kill me, pretty much. And then the game ends. I mean, that's a good card, but it doesn't kill me. It just dies to go for the throat, so. Invasion of Arcavios. We don't have the Floodcaller for the combo currently. But it is a good card because it finds cancel. I guess I get rid of the Trapper. We have stabilized. It looks good for us. I can still slow combo. That's true. I guess that's true. I could also start making otters at some point. Filter out for so many tokens. Oh my god. That sounds dreamy. Alright. Non-creature, non-land permanents. Yeah. Wow. Filter out is bananas. What the hell? What is this? This is crazy. And then our, like, stupid Stormchasers just gets it all back as well. Oh my god. I guess I will not have cancel open this turn, which is maybe my own fault. Yeah, I'm kind of giving them a 1-turn window to ruin me, I guess. I probably played this badly, but it's okay. Sometimes you got to give your opponent a chance. You know? Alright, they can kill me next turn, potentially. I only hope they don't. How have we been winning so much of this deck? I guess our opponents don't really know what we're doing. My opponent kept in 1 million removal spells.